do you spell your name Luqui?
Well, I got the name when I was younger, and it was just like regular, well, a little bit of unique, but it had an I on the end of it. But then I just thought about it, and I was just like, hey, my name is Jacqueline, and it kind of sounds like it has a K in it. Maybe I should twist it up a little bit, and you know, Luqui. So kind of use pieces of my name and use it as my nickname, and now it's just Luqui.
So that means anybody that comes in contact with you
is Luqui.
That Luqui will rub off on them as well, right?
Well, another reason why I changed it is because I didn't want other people to think of as exactly that term, Luqui. I wanted to be more as of a name instead of just like oh, you're lucky, you know, can I, you know, shake your hand or use you as we go to like a casino or something. I don't want it to be like that. I want people to have like, okay, this is your name, this is who you are, you're lucky. So
you made me feel bad because that's what I thought. I'm like, okay, maybe, you know what I'm saying, just have your own unique way of saying it. But tell us a little bit more about your debut. Where are you?
Where Are You is basically a point in my life when I was just like going through a lot of stuff, and you know how some people, they go through so much and they feel as if they can't really find God throughout the situation. When you're constantly buried with so much stuff, it's just like your life becomes crowded, and that's basically just where I was. And over time I began to see that God was bringing certain people in my life to kind of introduce me to certain styles and different things, which is how I ended up getting into my music. And I just began to write it down, and I was just like, okay, no, I'm not going to go to this full extent to, you know, actually hear from him, because he's already, you know, he's been here the whole time. And it took for a lot of people to constantly, you know, come to me and just like tell me, because you can't really listen to people that, it's funny how people are, they don't really listen to people that are close to them. They would rather hear it from a stranger, and that's when they really take it to heed, be like, you know, God is really using you. Because, you know, like your friends and your family, they'll tell you anything just to motivate you. But when a stranger comes to you and be like, you know, this is what God has planned for you, then that's what you go about. So that's what it took.
I definitely feel that. You know, well, my next question I have for you, you know what I'm saying, is what made you decide to share your music, or share your story through music, shall I say?
Because I knew I wasn't the only one that was dealing with it. I've had friends growing up that actually have committed, you know, suicide because they felt as if they were alone. And me being able to share that story with other people, letting them know that, hey, you're not the only one that's dealing with this. You know, you can call me, you can talk to me, or, you know, whoever else that I'm around that has dealt with that before. I want them to know, like, I'm there, or, you know, their family member is there, is basically what I'm saying in the song. I don't know, it's just like people, they go through things. Life is life, and sometimes it ends pretty fast based on how you take it. So.
What impact do you expect? Where Are You? What type of impact do you want that song to have on people?
Basically what I said before, them just knowing they're not alone in the situation, and you know, I'm not really looking for a lot of volume from it, but me being able to release my music and allow people to, well, at least just as long as it touches one person, as long as one person get my story, then honestly I'm satisfied. So
that's a good answer, very much so, because, you know, a lot of people want everybody to notice or hear them out on what they're saying, but you know, it always only takes one. You know what I'm saying? So, do you look at yourself as a indie artist or a mainstream artist?
I would say an indie artist. Mainstream, you know, if God wants me to go there, then hey, I'm all ready. But right now I would say indie, definitely.
I have a personal question, but I don't know if I want to ask that question.
Go ahead and answer it.
What was it? What event, or I'm trying to figure out how to word this. What event, I guess that's what I'm trying to say. What event happened in your life that brought you to that search for God? Like, what was it that brought you to, like, hey, okay, I need to search for you? And I know you said, earlier that, what I'm saying, he's always been there, but what made you look?
Well, honestly, it took a lot, actually, for me to start to search for him. It was more of, I moved here from Memphis, and I didn't have any friends, any family, really. My mom, she was always out of town, so I really didn't have that support or that guidance. And a lot of times with me going to school, I would try to, pick up friends here and there, and I was constantly picking up the wrong people. And over time, I ended up changing schools, and throughout that time that I was out of school, I realized, hey, I really don't have anybody here. And that's when I started taking more heed to when I was going to church and just like picking up on the word, writing down different notes during sermons, and it was just like, all right, maybe this is what I need to do. This is what it's going to take for me to, move forward. And like everyone else says, that in order for you to make it, in order for you to really be successful in life, you have to have that relationship with God. So.
I agree.